Trapper Dave out March the 17th. I guess you all haven't seen anything of me here in about a week and a half, but almost 2 weeks. We've been under the weather, been very, very down with, I don't know if we've had COVID again or where we've had the flu or anything like that. We've been to the doctor and first one thing and another, and they've give us this and that. And anyway, we are maybe about to get out of the woods. We're still a little bit weak, not back to 100% yet, but we've had a place that we've been wanting to try to snare some coyotes for the last 6 weeks. It's next to a bird hunting preserve, and there's a lot of coyotes in here, and there's places where we toss out some stuff just for critters to eat on. They've got trails coming to that, so we've done got started. We've got, I think, about 3 in, but as you can see, I've got everything laid out here. I've got there's my earth anchors, here's my snares, and here's my support wires. I think I've got, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, somewhere around about 18, 20 snares. Like I said, I've done got 3 set, but the way it looks, we're probably going to set most of these right here. Now, back over here, probably 250 yards, there's another spot. We'll probably end up setting 3 or 4 there if we don't use all of our snares over here. And if we do, then we'll bring some more tomorrow, where we're going to try to hit this place here pretty hard for about a week. It's the same farm that we've been on for the last 3 months. We've just moved to a different side of it. And as you can see, this right here is mostly the area that we're in. Now, the hunting preserve is back over that way, probably about 300 yards. And so all these birds that they're hunting, these coyotes are checking to see if, if they're leaving anything or whatever the situation might be. So anyway, I'm going to put some more snares together, and I'm going to get up here, and you'll just have to see some of the trails that we are setting on to believe how wore out they are by coyotes. I know bobcat season's closed. If we get one, we'll just have to get us a catch pole or something to that effect, and get it pinned down and catch it and turn it loose. So that's the only reason I don't like about snaring, is on account of you may catch a cat or bobcat, or you may catch a fox, but we'll just have to do the best we can and turn them loose and let them go. But they're wanting the coyotes thinned out, and I believe we're going to catch a bunch in this area right here this week. So anyway, I'll be back just in a few minutes with some trails and some sets that they're the snares I'm putting out. We'll see y'all here in a little bit. Okay, we're back. What I was talking about trails, look at this. This is wore to the dirt. Coming right around through, going right around up through. Look, it's dirt. They got it wore to the dirt. Look what a trail right through there. Right through that grass, right on around. Find here. It goes right through here, right on around, up through there. We're going to put us a snare right here in this grass. And then right here's another trail. We're going to put us another one right there in that clump of grass. So this trail turns into about 3 different trails where they're coming through here. Right out here, look at this. This is wore to the dirt coming out right around through here. Look at this trail. Dirt, wore out, going out this old path. As far as you can see out through there, it's like that. We're going to put us another snare right there. So that's going to make us 6 snares right here in this little old, I've got one right here below this tree. I've got one, and there's a big stump sticking up right there, probably about 20 yards, 25 yards. I got one below it. I got one down there. So I'm getting every trail covered. It's impossible to cover everything, but if you get your majority of your trails, you're doing pretty good. So this will make 6 we have right here, and I can probably do 6 to 10 more right here around this. I'm not, I always like to try to set further back from where you throwed your scraps out throughout the winter and stuff like that. There's nothing saying that we can't do that, but we just throw scraps out. Sometimes we'll stake down a deer carcass. Of course, deer season's closed, but every now and again we're lucky to find a roadkill deer. In Tennessee, they're legal to keep. All you got to do is go through dispatch, tell me your name, where you're picking it up at, and all that stuff, and everything's good with that way. Sometimes we'll stake us down a deer, but you always want to check with your state laws before you start snaring, see what you're allowed to do and what you're not allowed to do. But I'll get on around here in a little bit, and I get these 6 put in, and I may do a little bit more video on these when I get them set, just show you what it looks like. But anyway, we're gonna pound these 3 in. Okay, this is one of the areas that I was just talking about going to set in. You can see this trail right here. It's hard to see, but this video probably don't do it justice, but you can tell right through here, I mean, it's wore out. So right there's my snare. I'm anchored right there. I broke off just a few little twigs, kindly used as a, not really as a funnel, but just to keep everything in place and try to break up my snare just a little bit. The briars and stuff were already there. I don't like to set around bushes, because if you do, a lot of times you'll end up getting caught up and twist up and stuff like that. But a lot of times I'll take my driver and punch me a bunch of holes in the ground, just break off little twigs like I've done right here, and stick up around your snares. Then if you have a catch, they just knock them down when they get caught. They don't get twisted up in them and stuff like that, and you're okay with that. But that right there looks to me like a pretty good set right there. About 9, 10 inches off the ground. Got about a 9 or 10 inch hole for the head. Probably have something here in a night or two. So we're going to ease on out here, and we're going to put us in another one right out here. So maybe here next day or two I'll have somebody come with me that can do some video on while I'm setting a few, and show a little bit more about it. But we're going to put us in one right here in this clump of grass. We're going to put us in one right here in this clump of grass. So we'll catch y'all later. Okay, Trapper Dave, we're still hanging snares. I think we're on number about 11 or 12 right now. But here's, like I said, another trail. You can see right through there, it's just traveling it real well. So right there hangs my snare in that grass. I've got it blended in pretty good. I use snares are about the color of my grass and stuff there. My support wires are about the color of briars and stuff like that, so they don't pay a lot of attention to anything that's out northern area. And I mean, you can see they're using that like crazy right there. Actually, the trail comes on down, and right here it is again. As you can see right there, I mean, it's just completely wore out. But and we had some rain here 2 or 3 days ago, and there's fresh coyote tracks everywhere, so we know they're using here. We're gonna get right down here and put one more snare up. We'll be done in this little area, and then we're gonna move over to another place and put up 5 or 6. So we should have about a dozen and a half in the morning. It's pretty good for this little area. There's all kinds of trails in here. I'm just gonna get in here and find me one and looks the best and put a snare on it. That's about all I know to do. So anyway, we'll catch y'all after a while.